Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Have you noticed how some ice creams barely dribble down the cone, even when the pavement feels like a griddle, and wondered what that resilience is doing inside your gut? Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're examining how everyday frozen treats can quietly sabotage your health.
I'm Alara Sky. Many manufacturers add synthetic emulsifiers so ice cream looks picture-perfect on a hot day, but research now shows these chemicals weaken your intestinal barrier, stoke inflammation, and pave the way for metabolic disorders. Our goal is to explain what's happening and how you can respond.
Let's start with the basics. What exactly are emulsifiers, and why have they become so common in modern food production?
Emulsifiers are compounds, often derived from plant oils or bacteria, that help fat and water mix smoothly. In ice cream, they prevent rapid melting, giving that firm scoop you see in commercials. Unfortunately, once inside you, they interact directly with the cells lining your intestines and trigger chronic low-grade inflammation.
Polysorbate 80 is the poster child. A recent investigative report highlighted a demo where ice cream laced with this additive held its shape under bright studio lights for minutes. That same convenience, though, thins the gut's defensive wall.
Exactly. Polysorbate 80 and cousins like carboxymethylcellulose or carrageenan erode the castle wall of intestinal mucus. Think of acids slowly dissolving a fortress. Opportunistic bacteria slip through, and your immune system fires constant inflammatory alarms that ripple far beyond digestion.
Maltodextrin creates a second front. Studies show it kills off goblet cells, the specialized guardians that produce protective mucus. With fewer goblet cells, your intestines lose their shield, leaving tissue exposed to food particles and microbes that were never meant to touch bare cells.
That direct contact scrambles metabolic signaling. Research links emulsifier exposure to insulin resistance, stubborn weight gain, and broad-scale metabolic dysfunction, even when calorie counts remain unchanged.
Children face outsized risk. Their microbiomes are still forming, so every summer, cone laced with emulsifiers can tilt their gut ecosystem toward chronic imbalance, priming them for lifelong struggles with immunity and metabolism.
The numbers are startling. Environmental Working Group data list maltodextrin in nearly 12,800 products, xanthan gum in over 17,000, and polysorbate 80 in more than 2,300. That means many pantry staples, dressings, soups, dairy-free milks, layer multiple emulsifiers into the same meal.
Labels don't make it easy. A single additive can appear under several names, or one name can describe several distinct chemicals. Modified starches, gums, and mono and diglycerides often slip past the casual glance.
Even brands promoting themselves as natural aren't immune. One frozen entree labeled Healthy Choice listed modified potato starch, modified cornstarch, carrageenan, xanthan gum, and guar gum. A popular dressing boasted no artificial preservatives, yet thickened with xanthan gum.
Beyond digestive distress, the harms extend system-wide. A BMJ study tied cellulose and fatty acid emulsifiers to higher coronary heart disease and stroke risk. Another investigation in PLOS medicine linked carrageenan and fatty acid diglycerides to greater incidence of breast, prostate, and overall cancer.
Those findings align with metabolic data showing emulsifiers drive weight gain and impaired glucose regulation by disrupting the intestinal barrier and reshaping your microbiome in ways that skew hormone signaling.
Let's pivot to slush drinks, another summertime favorite. Many contain glycerol, also called E422, to keep the mixture slushy without heaps of sugar. What's the catch?
At certain concentrations, glycerol drags blood sugar precipitously low and disturbs potassium balance. A review of 21 healthy toddlers and preschoolers in the UK and Ireland found serious illness within an hour of downing slushies. Some children experienced seizures because glucose levels fell below coma thresholds.
The problem is dose relative to body mass. A full 17-ounce slushie can deliver far more glycerol than a small child can safely process, especially if consumed quickly, on an empty stomach, or after vigorous play.
Parents, the simplest safeguard is eliminating slushies for kids under 8. These drinks also pile on high fructose corn syrup and artificial dyes, compounding metabolic stress.
Let's shift from pitfalls to solutions. One strategy is swapping processed desserts for homemade versions. You can blend full-fat coconut milk or organic cream with a touch of honey to create ice cream that contains exactly what you want. No surprise chemicals.
Rebuild your intestinal mucus barrier by adding real bone broth, steamed vegetables such as okra and asparagus, and fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut. Carrots, onions, and garlic offer prebiotic fibers that nourish beneficial microbes.
Ditch ultra-processed snacks marketed as healthy. If you battle energy crashes or cravings, emulsifiers may be undermining your efforts. Grab hard-boiled eggs, fresh fruit, or a handful of nuts instead. Foods that fill you without chemical interference.
Track your experience. Commit to 30 days free of polysorbate 80, maltodextrin, carrageenan, glycerol, and other emulsifiers. Keep a simple journal of digestion, mood, energy, and sleep so you can observe clear cause and effect changes.
Remember, an organic seal doesn't guarantee emulsifier-free. Prioritize ingredient lists with 5 items or fewer, nothing you wouldn't cook with at home. The shorter the list, the lower the chance hidden additives are sabotaging your microbiome.
Your palate will adapt. As you rely on whole foods, formerly appealing processed brands often taste excessively sweet or oddly textured. That shift signals your body no longer craves the chemical crutches it once tolerated.
Here's your practical challenge. For the next month, read every label and remove emulsifiers from your plate. Craft simple, real food swaps. Observe the difference in digestion, energy, and mood, and share what you discover with friends and family who might benefit. Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.